The debate over transgender athletes taking a turn as a University of Pennsylvania swimmer is now speaking out against her school's decision to let teammate Leah Thomas compete. An anonymous swimmer telling Fox News Digital at the UPenn that University of Pennsylvania is proving they don't actually care about their women athletes, adding her female teammates are being overlooked and told to suck it up, deal with it, and accept second place. Here to react, Fox News contributor Tammy Bruce. Tammy, suck it up, deal with second place.
Morning.
This is where we are.
Well, it's also where we are that person felt the need to be anonymous. So this gives you kind of the landscape of what's been created here. All right. This is some people say an issue about transgenderism. It's not. It's an issue about fairness, fair play, and an even playing field. So you have one individual who goes out and is a swimmer for Penn and is blowing out every record, wins all the time. This is an individual who is a biological male and physically is large. And this becomes the issue, is when we think about an even playing field. With competition and athleticism, there is a presumption that there is some equality. Not everyone is the same, Lord knows, but that when you're playing, you've got a chance because there is an even playing field. When this individual goes out there and has these kinds of extraordinary victories, they know every single time that it's not an even playing field. The university knows that it's not. It makes a mockery of the idea of competition. At this point, it's really an exhibition with a known given winner. So this is what's unacceptable when it comes to competition, when it comes to athleticism, and just in the sense of also regarding the nature of women's sports. You know, a lot of people don't know, despite my 17 years with this network, because I only mention it when it matters, when it's relevant. But as a gay woman, I can speak to the nature of what the civil rights movements in this country were about, which was not about erasing someone else or bullying people into a certain kind of acceptance of a dynamic. It was about being able to be accepted within the fairness of the community. So that's what we're dealing with here. And there are bullies out there, I have to tell you, who are trying to set this as something that you can't speak about. Well, we must be able to speak about it because you can have legitimacy without wiping out women or the concept of femaleness.
And you know, Tammy, those bullies take advantage of everyone else's empathy. They use our desire to be empathetic to any one individual situation to extort that into denial of reality. And so whether or not it's using preferred pronouns or it's going along to get along with Apple emojis that men can get pregnant, or it's these races, I don't know how it stops. To your original point, I don't know how it stops, Tammy, as long as everyone stays anonymous. And I'm not saying that to indict the swimmer that spoke to Fox Nation. There's going to have to be a massive sit-down. What I'm saying is all the people competing against Leah Thomas are going to have to, at some point, opt out.
Well, I've got an example. Caitlyn Jenner made it very clear and has been speaking up and speaking out to give those individuals the courage, the ability to say that this is not about being a transphobe. This is about fairness. This is about what all athletes want. Caitlyn noted that she declines to participate in women's competitions because she is just larger. She grew up as a man. She had the testosterone in the development of her body. And now competing against women would be completely unfair and incorrect. So she declines. And that's what most transgender people are doing. This is not what the community wants. This is politicizing this dynamic with very few people. Everyone must understand this. This is not some tenet of transgenderism. My friends who are transgender are appalled at what is going on, and it's hurting the movement itself.
That's a fascinating perspective right there. It's going to take something. It's going to take something more than just going along to get along. It's going to have to take those anonymous swimmers.
That's right.
Honestly, opting out. All right, Tammy, great to talk to you this morning.
Yeah.
That's right, to band together.
Thanks, Will.
And opt out.